Hello everybody, it is Jacob the DM, welcoming you guys back to Classes to Level 3. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the Fighter. The Fighter is your versatile fighter. He is good with any weapon he picks up and specializes in something. And what your fighter specializes in will go player to player. In this fighter specifically, we're going to pick one that specializes in ranged weapons, specifically a longbow. And so because of that, we are going to arrange our stat table like this. We're going to put our 16 here, which would normally be a 15, but we're human, so everything is going to get a +1. We're going to put our 16 here. We are going to put our 15 here in Wisdom. We're going to put our 14 in Constitution. We're going to put our 13 in Strength. We are going to put our 11 in Intelligence and our 9 in Charisma. So, having our bonuses look like this. So, our fighter's hit dice are 1d10 per fighter level, and our hit points at first level is 10 plus our Constitution modifier. So in this case, our fighter is starting with 12 health. And again, we're humans, we have a speed of 30, and we have a +3 to initiative because initiative is a dexterity check. See, so next up, let's look at our proficiencies. The fighter gives us proficiency in all armor and shields. Simple and martial weapons. And our saving throw proficiencies are Strength and Constitution. So let's look at our starting equipment. So yeah, we also get to choose 2 skill proficiencies from Acrobatics, Animal Handling, Athletics, History, Insight, Intimidation, Perception, and Survival. In this person's case, since we're making an archer, let's have him focus in Survival, and Insight. And so now let's look at our starting equipment. So we get to choose between a chainmail or leather longbow and 20 arrows. In this case, we will take the longbow. See, and then down here we will just write arrows and then put a 20 in parentheses. And then we also get leather armor, and leather armor is 11 plus our dexterity modifier. And so 11 plus 3, so we have an armor class of 14. And we'll put the leather down here in our equipment. Let's see, and so we are proficient in longbows. And so right off the bat, we get a proficiency bonus of +2, and then they're dexterity based, so it is +5. And then our damage type is 1d8 +3. See, what else do we get? We get a martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons. In this case, let's take 2 short swords. We're going to have a +5 with those. And and then they do 1d6, and that is +3, because it is a finesse weapon. Alright. Along with that, we do get a light crossbow and 20 volts, or 2 hand axes. And as you can see right here on this character sheet, we are out of space. So what I'm going to do, because I don't think this character would really bother using a hand crossbow, we're just going to keep it here in our inventory. We can also choose between a Dungeoneer's pack and an Explorer's pack. In this case, we'll take an Explorer's pack. Let's see. And so here we go. Now we need to pick our fighting style. And so our fighting style is we adopt a particular style of fighting as our specialty, and we can choose the following options. And so in this case, since we want to be an archer, we're going to take the archery fighting style. So we're going to type in here archery fighting style. And then the archery fighting style gives us a +2 bonus to all attack rolls made with ranged weapons. So that is +2 to all attack rolls made with ranged weapons, which actually turns this into a +7 to hit. And so, along with that, we get our second win. So we have a limited well of stamina that we can draw on to protect ourselves from harm. Once per turn, you can use your bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 of your fighter level. So let's put that in. Let's see, so we can regain 1d10 plus our fighter level HP during combat. But we can only do it once between rests. And so at second level, we get our action surge. And this means that we can push ourselves beyond our limits and once per turn take an additional action on top of our regular. So for example, we can attack once as our action, and then we can use our action surge at level 2 to attack once more. So let's add that in. Let's see, so 1 extra action or bonus action. And this is only once between, and again, this is only once between rests. And then at level 3, we choose our archetype. And then after that, things do get heavy. And so this is what your level 2 fighter looks like. At level 3, again, you start taking your subclass and in this case your martial archetype, and all of the archetypes and subclasses will all have their own series. But for now, this is your level 2 fighter before you choose your archetype. With that, I am Jacob the DM, and tomorrow we're going to cover something kind of similar. Tomorrow we are going to cover the Ranger. Goodbye, guys.